Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be playing Highway Blossoms. Last time we left off after they had a fight, and yeah, now Marina's out. Amber's outside while Marina's still in place. I don't know though, but we'll see. So let's get to it. The crowd moves on. I don't bother raising my head, allowing myself to be dragged along wherever they're going. My hand is tucked deep within my pocket, playing around with a cassette and its strings of a tattered ribbon. The hotels in the far distance now lit up against the darkening sky. Maria's probably still up there crying. I let go of the tape and force myself to keep walking through the clammy misters attached to the shops and bars. It's not my business, it's what's best for her. But if it hurts, everything hurts. Everything hurts. I keep expecting Marina to come skip after me and lean on my shoulder so we can pull her to town, or better yet, chew on me, punch me, till I feel I can justify what I've done. But I know that's not going to happen. She's too sweet for that. She's Marina, and I don't want anything to ever change that, me especially. I can't be trusted with something that pressure not screw up, not again. A shrieking laugh shatters my trance. Whipping round, I find a small building squished between a thrift shop and a pawn shop. I pull off the side and peek in, wanting nothing than to forget about everything. It's smaller than RV, the entire middle dedication to 4 mismatched bars set up in a square, surrounded by a cheesy island decor and streamers hanging from the ceiling under its all legion of girls. Tall girls, girly girls, redheads, blondes, brunettes, all crammed inside and chatting each other in the festival of free flowing drinks. I get to see myself blushing in real time thanks to the window. The rest of the bar probably does too. I must look like an idiot. I don't leave though. Sitting at the bar beneath the red and pink party lights is a slim girl with a shady rainbow-dyed hair. She sways on her stool as she laughs with the bartender, the shape of her ass outlined in her tight jeans. I can't buy her a drink, but then again, this is a place for her. Maybe I. Catching a glimpse of me, she turns to the window and gives me a big, bright smile. Images of Marina flash through my head. Images from last night. At first, her holding me, kissing her neck. And then the valley of fire, finding all the pieces of treasure, helping her on the side of the road. But the images that stick out the most are the quiet times, me driving on the highway when Marina sways back and forth to my music. I back away, then take off as fast as I can. Am I disgusting? Was that all Marina was to me? I slap myself when it barely stings. I do it again, smacking myself so that tears beat in my eyes. Blinking them back, I swallow and keep running. One by one, the shop vanishes behind me. The sidewalks then disappears. Eventually, it's too dark to even see the ground. I'm running under unfiltered starlight. When I finally stop, my shoes are heavy with sand. I wilt over and suck in huge gasping breaths. Force myself to look over my shoulder. I suddenly realize by dunes, sandy dunes and rocky hill ranges. Of the city far behind me, my footsteps prove it. The Saguro County are scattered at random like sorrowful people rotting under the moonlight, their prickly limbs reaching for the sky. I settle my breathing and listen to the sounds of the desert. A gust of wind stealing the dry air, the crackly yelp of goat, the whimsical horns and hypnotic guitar strums of faint ska music. Wait, now I really am disgusted. Squinting at the horizon, I catch a glimpse of an unmoving light. It faints and alone, but it's there. It's definitely there, pressured by some kind of skim harbored deep within me. I follow the light. The closer I get, the more I know I should turn back, but my fears are proven to be right as I approach the sound. A black motorhome with stripes just as hideous as the music blasting from it. With every screech of the trumpet, my ears bleed a little more. Every time the guitar plays that stupid, unchanging rhythm, I die inside. But the worst part is something I've never been subject to before. Singing, if you can call it that. Not from the song, but a familiar, brain-piercing wail masking over it. It's awful, like a dying siren trying to reel in one last sailor. Covering my ears doesn't help, but I only wince in agony as it reaches a high note, probably killing any wildlife in the general area. Someone needs to stop this. I march to the door, wondering why I'm even bothering to after everything she's pulled off. Why should I when I can just go about my life? But then she reaches the chorus. Yeah, that's why. I give the door 3 solid bangs. The singing stops.
Ah! I knew you numbskulls couldn't live without me!
Alright, swing. Oh, it's her. Marina swings the door open. She's flustered, dangling a glass bottle from her hand only to be silenced a single snuff upon me.
You suck at treasure hunting and singing. Go figure.
She slams the door in my face. Of course. I knock again. It's delayed, but she reopens her head, cautiously peeking halfway out.
You're taking everything from me. What else could you possibly want?
Your soul.
Give me the treasure and you got a deal. I'll throw in the slackers too.
That's probably not gonna happen.
She leans out the door, nearly stumbling over as she peers from side to side.
Where's your better half?
I look down. How do I even answer that? Mariah growls and limps towards her refrigerator.
Come in.
Yeah, she's definitely drunk. We all can see that. May as well. No one's waiting for me anymore, and yelling at Marina is good for a distraction as anything. I climb in. My nose is instantly assaulted with smell of rancid beer, and whiskey, and vodka. There might be traces of skunk. I decide to breathe through my mouth. The couch and the car are both empty. No Lacey to feed into Mariah's delusions inside.
Where are the other two?
Head into the depths of her fridge. Mariah only snorts.
Tess wanted to see some stupid walk of fame, so Joe took her.
Palm Springs has a walk of fame?
According to the squirt.
She leans back out of the
How
fridge.
old are you?
19. Why?
Close enough. Drink.
With a loose throw that I actually have to die for, she tosses me the bottle. Nice little animation, by the way. The print is in Spanish, carved with a thick glass just above the label. I tried pronouncing it, but it comes out sounding depressingly American.
You should be worshipping me. That's the good stuff.
I'm ecstatic.
I think she's too far gone to notice the flatness of my voice. Even if she did, I doubt she'd care. With something resembling happiness on her face, she scales half a dozen or so bottles to the couch.
You gonna drink all that? Haven't you had enough?
Go die. You stole my equipment and my treasure. I'm not letting you steal my 40 ounces to freedom.
I shrug and flop down beside her. Mariah drunkenly reaches for the remote, misses it twice, then switches off the music and hurls the remote across the room.
Finally, thank you. I hate ska.
Mariah snarls at the toothless Mariah.
It's right at you, uncultured brat!
She slumps her back down.
This guy's okay too.
Uncultured? You were the one who wanted to blow up Shiprock.
Damn.
That was a suggestion. Suggestion! I don't have nearly enough TNT for that.
The fact you even have it is what bothers me.
Whatever. At least I know what I listen to is good. I like whatever you're into.
Oh, I can assure you, what I listen to is better than ska.
Okay.
Jazz fusion, new age, world music, all better than your circus noise.
You actually like that hippy-dippy crap? What books are did you fall out of?
The one that hit your mother when she was pregnant with you, apparently.
Ouch. We both click our thumbs without looking. She pops my bottle with the can over than hers, giving a half-assed click of the bottles, and then we take a swig. The swampy drink trails down my throat, setting my chest on fire. My experience with alcohol is really limited. Grabs didn't keep a lot of booze around, but when he did, it was always mead or wine. I only snuck some out a few times for special dates.
Say, you're a lot less bearable without the dits holding you on a leash.
Shut up!
She barely held the flame to the fuse, but the single word is going to make something inside me go off.
Don't you talk about her that way! She's a kinder, more caring person than you'll ever be!
Goddamn. Mariah scrunches her nose like my outburst to make any sincere dumb drunk face.
That's not a very high bar.
She's not wrong, but she couldn't at least try defending herself. I groan and let my blood simmer down, and don't eat before spitting out one more of them.
Whatever. It's not like you're any better. You're a mess without the other two keeping you in check.
Hey! Don't get any ideas. I'm the one keeping them in check.
I love hearing her drunk. It's honestly hilarious to me.
Dead by now if it weren't for me.
That's a good joke. Sure, Mariah. I pinch the bridge under my nose and shake my head with a short laugh. Whether or not I choose to accept that Mariah exists in my reality, she's at least something familiar, comforting. Possibly isn't the right word for it, but she's someone to talk to.
Why are you here anyway?
Who even knows? Joe mentioned something about a music orgy thing.
Music orgy? What the fuck is that?
Music orgy? You mean the festival?
That
Yeah,
makes a lot more sense.
That.
Huh. And you went along with it? I guess that makes sense. You guys are a thing, right?
Building up from this bunch of snorts, Mariah bursts out laughing.
Me and that slacker wouldn't be a thing if the planets collided, wiped out everything, formed a mega planet, and we had to repopulate.
Damn. Why would I get the feeling this exact scenario has been played out in a journal multiple
Besides,
times?
there's more important things to focus on. Or at least,
She looks at the drawer again, the bag, and glares at me.
there were.
Ouch. I had the temptation to laugh in her face and take another
So
gulp.
nothing, huh? You grew up with someone and don't feel the tiniest thing for them?
She takes another swig for the time that she gives a wall dry blank
If
stare.
he's still single in 10 years, maybe I'll marry him out of pity.
Out of pity? Wow, okay. I mean, I bet she'd marry the treasure in a heartbeat, though. Probably do more than just
What
marry
about
it.
you and the Dits? Aren't you two going to the music orgy together?
Her eyes narrow.
I'll kill you if that's what you're using my treasure for, by the way.
I don't answer, looking at her now near empty bottle
What?
inside instead.
You two have a fight?
Something like that.
I bet it was because of the gold. No honor among thieves, I'll tell you.
No, nothing like that. It's hard to explain.
Well, I don't really care, but go ahead and moan if you want. It's not any different than what you usually do.
I look at Mariah. She doesn't seem particularly interested in downing more beers than anything. She's a maniac that she's always been and still is abundantly clear. She's probably more tear apart the entire Southwest if I left unattended, hell, maybe even the entire nation. She's no Joe, no way she can hold up to an actual conversation, no way she can actually offer something good advice, no way she feels any sympathy. Still, I feel I can convince her. Not trust her, not after all the RV chases, my bad, and games of blackjack above men. She doesn't care, but maybe that's what I make it so appealing. I stay silent and stare at the ceiling, mulling over everything that happened, searching for the right words I can't even give to Mariah.
I said that I don't care. Not that I'm willing to wait all night so you can steal my time, too.
Nice.
Just give me a minute. I'm not really used to this.
Damn. Taking a deep breath, I look past Mariah, unwillingly let her see my shame. The single shirt of pride I have left snaps, and I'll let all the weakness come
I
fumbling
met
out.
Marina a little after my grandpa died. He was
My chest tightens.
my best friend. My parents didn't want me, but he did. He raised me in that motorhome. He didn't have to, but he took care of me anyway.
Mariah sips out a beer, listening in silence. No smarry remarks or deluded
So
rambling.
when I was a kid, I decided I was going to take care of him too. Gratitude, you know? Gratitude for a lot of things. His love, his acceptance, the music.
I sniffle a lot.
God, the music. The goof could spout random trivia about the weirdest music. Bands you've never even heard of. But I loved it. And I loved him. It sounds dumb. A little girl feeling responsible for some full-grown geezer. I didn't care, though. I wanted to prove how much he meant to me. And that's how it worked for the longest time. But then he got sick.
I funnel down the beer and reach for another one. Mariah shoves her hand in front of me, pops off the cap, right as the next cycle of heartbreak starts closing in. I whisk back the bottle, force it down, soapy from rushes to the top and spills over. I pull it back. Mariah only shrugs.
That festival, he was the one who bought those tickets. It was gonna be our trip. That didn't happen. I failed at my job. But I could at least take the trip for him and try to make up for it. Then I met Marina.
A smile slips on my face despite everything, even just saying her name makes me feel
She
cheerful.
was really cute and needed a ride, not to mention oblivious. Maybe it was just instinct, but I wasn't gonna let someone so innocent fend for themselves in the desert. I didn't plan on sticking around for long, but when we found the first part of the treasure, I don't know. I told myself I was gonna stick with her because I had to pay off Gramps' hospital bills and funeral. The truth is, I stuck with her because it felt like it was a second chance. I could do some good. Help and protect someone who really needed it. And the closer I got with Marina, the more I felt like she was my responsibility. But even more than that, when I was with her,
My voice cracked, trembling under the weight of the words.
I was happy. It was like Gramps was never even gone. Then I remembered he was, and I completely shut down. Marina tried comforting me, but I just took advantage of her. When I woke up, I realized that's what I'd been doing this entire time. I was never protecting her. I was just using her to cope with Gramps. So I bought her a ticket home. She yelled and cried, but I did it anyway. I didn't just fail Gramps. I made this trip about me, and I hurt Marina. I don't deserve to be happy. I don't deserve her.
Soaking in silence, I blink away any annoying water speck in my eye, and I fight back a few sniffles.
You done?
Yeah.
Mariah polishes off the rest of her drink and slams it down, rattling another bottle on the table. Smacking her lips, she stretches her neck. Each bone cracks one after the other, starting off in a delayed trail. Then she turns to me and speaks.
You're a dumbass.
I pause.
Excuse me?
You heard me!
Mariah launches herself at me. A winter breath streaks out. The smell was bad before, but it's like she's rinsed her mouth with whiskey.
God, you piss me off!
A growl emerges from deep within her throat as she looks over at me. Then she's acting on a simple instinctive desire. She delivers a stiff smack to the back of my head. Ouch. For a split second, everything is a white fuzz. The inferring image of snarling Mariah greets me, and the vision fades back, partnered with the even more infuriating throbbing.
Ow! What the hell? Why are you hitting me? I just spilled my guts to your jerk ass!
Shut up! I'm talking now!
Mariah stumbles off the couch, gripping to the table for support. Her face is darkened by several shades of red since I've gotten here.
Listen here, thief! Dead is dead. Your dear old granddad ain't crying up in heaven because you decided to do some bride in the back of his RV.
Her words burn right into the fury core. I can't believe I ever thought I could count on Marina.
Where'd you even get off saying?
I said shut up! Get over your snooze fest of a sob story. You got the girl, and you got my treasure. But no! You can't be happy because of some stupid, phony sense of obligation! And that's another thing!
Her voice gets louder as her words get louder, slipping and sliding over each other. I couldn't get a word in, even if I tried. All I can do is listen stone-faced as the lashing keeps on coming.
Who the hell do you think you are? What gives you the right to be some self-righteous guardian? You don't look after people because you have to prove yourself. You do it because...
She stops and jerks her head in, my breath frozen in anticipation as she just tries to decode her own logic.
Just do. Okay? I swear, that annoying complex of yours is gonna smother you and everyone else.
Mariah grabs another bottle and swings it straight down a sharp corner of the table. The cap somersaults through the air. By the time it lands, she already chugged most of it.
I used her.
That's right, obligation. Second can't complexes none of them means anything because it's all said and done. I use Marie to make myself happy.
You call that using? Give me a break. I use those slackers all the time. That's using. And you know what? Who cares? That just used you to find the treasure, didn't she? Hell, if anything, you probably don't use her enough. I'd feel like a real jackass if some dumbass were calling me all the time, and all I could do was sit there. People use people all the time. That's what makes them family.
Mariah takes one last swig of her beer, and then a glint of sadness in her eyes stares into the deep, empty bottle.
So if you're gonna hate yourself, find a reason that doesn't suck.
Her face smirks from red to sickly green. The bottle falls from her hand and onto the floor as she rocks side to side, like a sailor that lost their legs at sea legs.
Hey, you don't look so good.
For a quick moment, Mariah's cheeks blow out, and then quickly she
I'm
swallows.
fine. It's just me to drink it off.
She walks back to the couch and collapses next to me. I never speak. Mariah growls, holding her stomach. She groans as if she feels her stomach from the bottle, or feels around for a bottle opener. I look up the pile of empty bottles building up on the table.
What happened to not caring?
I don't. I just prefer my treasure not being in the filthy hands of an idiot.
Did I just shoot up? Did I just get chewed out by Mariah? Even worse, that some of it actually makes sense, or is it just the booze? Unable to spare the energy to lean forward, she stretches her arm around for another beer, but I catch it in just time and grab a hold of her hand.
You need to quit! You've had way too much.
Eat me.
She slaps my hand away and snags two more beers, shoving one of them into my stomach.
You're an idiot, but whether or not you want to keep being one is up to you.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Mariah rolls her eyes.
Dumbass.
Nothing she says burns anymore now. It only stings with acidity of truth. Getting over it, letting Mariah in, really letting her in. It's just not that easy. It's never been that easy. But if I don't, putting my hand on her thigh, I squeeze the outline of the cassette. Mariah raises out her beer and grunts, sighing. I rise up mine and we clank them together.
Jerk ass.
And that's where we're gonna end it off. Right there. It's a great moment to end it off. Yeah. Damn. Emotional. Mariah was right though. Let's be honest. Mariah had great points. She isn't wrong. Amber does just... Honestly, they should stay together and that's it. Like, Amber should just stay... Cancel the ticket or whatever. Just don't use her or whatever. And yeah. They should still be together and go to the festival and, you know, have a happy life. And it's not replacing Gramps, it's a whole thing, but whatever. I'm talking about a game here. I'm not talking about real life. I don't know why am I debating about this. But still, Mariah was right, and yeah, I was very emotional because I kind of teared up in the middle, but let's not talk about that. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, then don't leave a dislike. It doesn't help anyone, and yeah, have a good day. Big gay.